Hi guys, welcome to another video. If you are new to my channel, my name is Alyssa and my channel Plants and Recreation is all about documenting my journey to get healthy and fit on a plant-based diet. I have committed to tracking my macros every single day for 100 days and today is day 60 of that 100-day commitment. I'm so excited. Does that mean I'm like 2/3 there? I'm not very good at math, somebody help me. But I'm getting closer. I'm more than halfway, I know that. Anyway. So in my videos, I show you how I eat according to the IIFYM, if it fits your macros method, but as a vegan, what I eat, how I track it in MyFitnessPal, my workouts, and everything that I'm doing to get healthy and fit this year. I'm doing it not only to help keep myself on track, but hopefully also inspire some of you. So today I thought I would do a mukbang or just have my dinner with you. It is Thursday, and tomorrow, if you've been watching my videos, you know that we're gonna have a lot of stuff being moved into my house. My parents who own this house are moving back in here and they are not coming tomorrow, but all of their stuff is. And this is probably one of the spaces where a bulk of their stuff is gonna go. So this is my last chance to sit in front of a nice clean wall. And I think after tomorrow, we might look like, I don't know, pack rats or hoarders for a little while. But anyways, I thought I would take the opportunity to use this wall and sit here and show you what I'm having for dinner and talk to you about some things that I find interesting and I have thought about a lot today, especially. So first, what am I having for dinner? This is actually the same thing that I had yesterday. I think I showed it to you yesterday, but yesterday was a what I eat in a day video. So it's just stir-fried mixed vegetables, and then I put some peas in there also, and then some tofu that's been pressed, and I sauteed it up a little bit before I made the vegetables, and then it's all topped with nutritional yeast, and it's sauteed with about a teaspoon of olive oil and a frozen cube of garlic, and it's very tasty. So before I get any further, I did go to the gym this morning, and Tuesdays and Thursdays are more of a cardio day. So it was a cardio based day with a little bit of resistance thrown in. I'll show you the workout that we did. And as always, if you have any questions about the workout or what the exercises are that we do that you see on the board, please feel free to ask about them in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about is actually the workout, because do you ever have those days where you do a workout and it just seems so effortless, like you're running faster and you're lifting heavier and you don't feel like you're exerting a lot of effort, but yet you are. And there are other days where you could do the exact same workout and it feels like you weighed 15 or 20 pounds more trying to run, or you just can't lift the same amount of weight. That happened to me this morning, but the good way. I was like flying. I was running faster. I felt like I could keep going forever. And other people were saying how hard the workout was. And I was like, I don't know, this is easy peasy for me, you know? I don't know. So that got me thinking, well, let me look at my iWatch and see how much I burn, because I don't know. Maybe I'm not working as hard. Maybe my heart's not beating as hard. And I looked and I burned like twice as many calories as I did yesterday. And I think the way that iWatch works is that it takes, well, I know the way it works is that it takes your heart rate and that's how it calculates how many calories you're burning. And I'm like, well, I must be working hard because the watch said so. So I'm like, well, what else could it be? Could it be that my macros, the 2 days that I've switched up my macros to change my protein a little higher, my carbs a little higher, my fats a little lower, is that what's doing it? Or is it just that I'm having a good day? Sometimes you just wake up and it's just one of those days where you can just do more. I don't know which it is, but I was like, wow, this is a really great workout. I felt so strong and I felt so fast. And so I wanted to share that with you. By the way, I mentioned that this dinner is really good. It's really funny because you would not have caught me eating this dinner, or at least parts of it, for like $1 million a few years ago. I was never someone who liked peas, and growing up, the vegetables we ate were like broccoli and carrots and lettuce. And now I eat like every vegetable and I love it. And peas are now like one of my new favorite things. It's amazing how your taste buds change. I just love healthy food. That's another thing. I was this morning talking to my husband. He was like talking to me and I was like on my phone on my Fitness Pal. I was like working out what I'm gonna eat tomorrow. And I'm getting used to these new macros that I set on Monday or Tuesday, I don't remember, earlier this week. And I figured out how to meet those macros and, get used to the different foods and the different ratios. And I was like, oh, he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm just setting my food for tomorrow. I was like, I think I got it like perfect. And he's like, you are so funny. Like, you love doing this. And I do. I love tracking my food and meeting my macros. And I think I just love the game of it and the puzzle of putting it together and figuring it out and knowing that like achieving something, like the workout today. Like I was like, man, this is great. I did such a great job and this was such a great workout. And it's the same with the macros. Today you'll see when I, at the end of the video, if you're new, I always post, at least for these 100 days, my total macros from my Fitness Pal. And I show the diary where it shows like your goal and what I actually ate for your protein, fat, and carbs, and then some of the micronutrients, and then the pie chart with the ratios. And today and tomorrow, I like almost hit it spot on. And to me, that's really exciting. Like, I think I might track my food for the rest of my life, not because I feel like I have to, because I don't think that anybody should do that, just because I get such joy from it. I'm weird, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so what was I saying? So the workout was really good. And then I even came home, and driving home I was like, man, I feel like I could do even more. So I took my dog for like a mile walk. He could really use more. He needs more than that, but I'll take him when I'm done with dinner. But I just felt really good all day. So I don't know if it's because of the macros. Maybe it's the peas. I'm just kidding. I don't know, but we'll see. Hopefully it continues. Hopefully I feel this great tomorrow. That would be awesome. So another thing that I was thinking about, and I mentioned it just a minute ago, was my iWatch and fitness trackers. Now, I never thought that I would be somebody who would be obsessed with like a fitness tracker or even use a fitness tracker, because read anything about them and it's like everything agrees that they're not the most accurate. You can't go by the calories that you burned. The steps aren't even necessarily completely accurate. If you wear one that's just on your wrist and it's not like a heart rate monitor that comes with a strap that you wear around your chest, not accurate. So why bother? Well, I actually wear one because I bought one for my husband a couple years ago. So he has some trouble sleeping, and I was trying to do some research to find out what would help him sleep better. And I came across the fact that some fitness trackers now will track your sleep. So I found out, or I figured out which one was the best one for tracking your sleep, and I bought it for him. And like a year went by and he didn't use it. And it's like typical guy, very frustrating, very annoying. If you're a guy, very annoying when somebody buys you a gift that they think really hard about and then you don't use it. Anyway, I'll digress. So finally, I guess I was annoying him enough about it that he went out and bought one for me. And he was like, oh, we can do it together. And it was not an iWatch. It was Jawbone Up. And a little while went by and I wasn't using it either because I didn't want to track my sleep. I didn't feel like I needed to know how many calories I was burning. I didn't want to get obsessed with it, right? But I wanted to prove a point. And that point was that I was going to use it. Because he bought it for me and I was going to use it. So I started using it. And then a couple of months later, he started using his. So it was like 2 years later. Anyways, it really only tracks your sleep and your steps. It doesn't track like your heart rate. I don't know how accurate the steps are. I don't even know how it works. But I started using it and I did become obsessed with it because that's my personality. And it would say so like the typical like average of what you're supposed to get, of what they say, whoever they are, is that you should walk 10,000 steps a day, which equals like 5 miles. So I started tracking. And what I did like about the Jawbone Up is that you can go like a week or 2 weeks without recharging it. So you just wake up and it's on, you can wear it in the shower, wear it when you sleep, wear it all day for like 2 weeks and you're like good to go. The thing is, it doesn't have any information on it, or at least the one I had didn't. You had to get the app and then like sync it with your phone, which was very draining on my phone battery. But point is, I wanted to get my 10,000 steps a day and I wanted to get my 100% of sleep, which was not hard for me. I'm a really good sleeper, which is why I didn't think I needed it in the first place. But we were talking about it, and regardless of whether it's the most accurate or not, I think it's a really good idea. I'll tell you why. It is because even if I wasn't getting 10,000 steps, or I wasn't going 5 miles, or I wasn't burning the amounts of calories it said I was burning, it made me aware of how much I was moving and how much I wasn't moving. So before I started wearing it, I would sit on the couch a lot or at my desk a lot. And I would say, oh, I only got to, let's say 8,000 steps, 80% of my goal. Shoot, I need to get up and I need to be moving. And if nothing else, I think it was worth it for that. I didn't really pay attention to the calories. Like, yes, I did look at them. I'm human, But I didn't say, oh my God, I need to get on the Stairmaster, or I need to run, for another half an hour because I haven't met the calorie goal. But I wanted to meet the move goal because I wanted to be moving more. And it caused me and helped me to move more. Now, why am I wearing an iWatch now? My jawbone stopped working. And it was really upsetting to me because I got so used to it and reliant on it. Actually, maybe too reliant on it. My husband would get annoyed because I'd be checking it all the time, be like, oh, how many steps am I at now? how many am I at now? And he'd be like, enough. But anyways, it stopped working and I was kind of sad about it. So for Christmas, he got me the iWatch. Now, I think you can get an app to go with the watch to track your sleep, but since I haven't had problems, it's not a problem of mine sleeping, I just charge it at night. I don't love it as much because you have to charge it like every night, or at least the one I have, or every 2 days if you have the more expensive one. But I do wear it every day, all day, and I monitor my steps. Let me see where I'm at now. Because it took me a while to figure out how to get the steps. But so I'm at 9,149, mostly because the class, I think this morning was a lot of steps since it was more of a cardio class. We did more, a little bit more running. But I've worn it, cycling and on the treadmill, and I do look at how many, because on the iWatch, on the screen that I have it set to, like the home screen, that's a really awkward way to show you, but I don't know how else to do it. It gives you 3 goals. It's a move goal, a stand goal, and an activity goal. So it wants you to do 30 minutes of activity a day, which I get almost every day because I go to classes at the gym that are an hour long, so I get that almost every day pretty easily. A stand goal, stand every hour for at least 12 hours for like a minute, make sure that you're moving, which most days I get that. And then a calorie goal. And it's active calories, not total calories for the day. It's just calories that you burn while you're being active. And I do look at them, but I look at them just to think to myself, oh, I didn't move enough today. It's not like I want to, and I don't beat the calorie goal every single day, but I love it because it gives you like little rewards, like, oh yeah, you met this achievement today, or Alyssa, you did great, you met this achievement for the week, you did this many workouts for the week. And to me, that's really motivating. And if that's something that's going to motivate you, then I think they're great. Do I think that you should listen to the calories? No. Do I think that you should necessarily, if it's something like this, listen to the heart rate and what it's telling you your heart rate is? Probably not. But I do, like during class, I check and I'm like, oh, what's my heart rate at? Oh, okay, it's like 140. I'm like in this range or whatever. And I like to know. So today, full circle, here's my story. So today, I was shocked when I saw how many calories it said I burned during class, because that means that my heart rate was up, but it just didn't feel like I was exerting that much effort, but I must have been. I feel like that is definitely another positive to the watch. Now I'm like only halfway done because I don't know how, when you're by yourself, you do a mukbang and you keep it relatively short so people don't leave your video and actually eat and talk. So I'm going to leave this video here and go and finish this on my own. If you are new to my channel and you want to follow me on my journey, I would love that. And so please don't forget to subscribe below so you don't miss the videos that I post for the rest of the 100 days and beyond. And please like this video if you'd like having dinner with me, or maybe I'll have some ice cream with you Wednesday or something. Let me know so I can do more of these for you in the future. So let me show you my total macros for the day, like I do at the end of all of my videos during these 100 days. Only 40 days left. So here are my protein, fat, and carbs, my goal and what I actually ate. Here are the micronutrients that MyFitnessPal shows that I ate. The percentage breakdown of the protein, fat, and carbs, and how my total day of eating broke down into percentages. So now, just so you know, I was just looking at the clock. It is like 5:15, and I probably will finish eating this by about 5:30. But I do have a fourth meal. I break my meals down into breakfast, which I usually eat at about 11, lunch, dinner, and then a dessert. And the dessert is about roughly equal calories to like my lunch and my dinner. So I still have to have one more meal by like 6:30, between 6:30 and 7, or 6 and 7 is when I usually have that dessert meal. So I am going to finish this up so I have time to digest this before I have my dessert. And I'm trying a new flavor of ice cream tonight, and if it goes well, guess what my video tomorrow will be. I've been doing every Friday, I've been doing different flavors of my ice cream to show you guys the different varieties of my protein banana ice cream. So that'll be the video tomorrow. And then I have one more that I've made in the past that I've talked about that I can do next week, or maybe I'll come up with something different. But that is what we're having tonight. So look forward to that. And like I said, subscribe so you don't miss when I post that. And now I'm going to go finish this and wish that you guys have a great day or night whenever you're watching this. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.